All right, people, I'm in Texas. I'm sweating and I'm on the side of the road, but I had to say something because I'm navigating a situation right now and I wanted to talk about it and I wanted to document it. So essentially, like, my small business has been presented with an opportunity that honestly feels like one of those things that it's like, wow, like, not that we don't deserve it, but we're super early on and we're just starting out and it's just a really sick opportunity. We're like, no fucking way that this is happening. Like, that's awesome. Like, this would be great for us. First of all, if you are exploring things for yourself, that opportunity came from me just like reaching out and asking. I'm so pro just ask. Like, the first barrier is getting over the fear of like being seen and just asking. So then that opportunity is like, okay, we have to somehow make that happen. Through me like trying to figure out a way to make that happen, I essentially found the dream partner, like the dream case scenario partner that we can work with to essentially set us up in this industry with the exact concept, design, product thing that we're looking for, the exact industry network that we would need to kind of like bring it to market effectively. Overall, it's just like a really cool team. Like, the people are awesome. I get a good vibe off of them. So I'm like, okay, here's like great opportunity followed by another great opportunity happening right now. Okay, but it feels like too early almost. I'm like, okay, I don't have enough information. I'm still new to business. I'm still new to the creative world. I'm still new to essentially everything. Like, I don't know shit about shit, you know? And I'm learning through exposure and just like forcing myself to figure it out. But I'm gonna have to essentially like front some money. I tend to be really comfortable with risk because I trust my ability to find solutions when things don't work out. Like, sort of like, okay, if I can trust my ability to figure it out regardless, why not send it? But I'm trying to learn what the balance is between being delusional and believing in your vision and believing yourself and bringing things to market because you know that you can and like you see it very clearly. And like, that's part of being an entrepreneur. Like, you see the thing, you have the idea, and you have the ability to execute it and bring it out to the world. How do I balance that sensation with the other side of it, which is like, hey, you still have to be smart, you still have to run numbers, you still have to be intentional. Balancing that intentionality with realism is how you then create the outcomes and how you sustain enough momentum to keep that vision alive and keep that vision going. I feel really grateful that I'm in this position with this first concept now because like I kind of look at this as my practice business. And it's not my practice business in the sense that I'm not going to take it seriously, but it is my practice business in the way that like, give me all the lessons and like give me all the skills that I need and all the information I need to then like learn how to do this in a way that actually works. So I'm sitting there talking about the risk stuff for the business, just sitting under a tree, literally a random tree on the side of the road, and then I was like, holy shit, it's 12:30. My flight left at 1:55. I had to walk 20 minutes back to my Airbnb to pick up like my bag and then Uber to the airport. And there was this guy, and he was sitting in a truck, and he was like, yo, like, whatever, hey, what's up? And I was like, hi, whatever, continued filming my video. Then later, this other man that was working at the park comes in his little golf cart, vibing, like, playing bangers, like, playing the best tunes ever. I don't remember. Great energy. He comes in, he's like, you want a water? He gives me a water. Gives the other guy in the red truck a water. I'm like, thank you. What the fuck? It was so hot. I'm in Texas. So I drink the water, and I'm like, okay, I somehow need to figure out how to get to the airport on time. And then the guy in the red truck was like, hey, like, I'm rolling up. You want to kick it? And I was like, low-key, dude, I gotta rush to the airport right now. He was like, what? No, wait, I'm going to the airport too. I'm like, what? Why? He was like, yep. Pulls out his bag. He like reaches in the car. He's like, shows me he works in aviation. It says Austin Airport. I'm like, oh my god, no fucking way. He was like, you want me to take you to the airport? I was like, sure. I hop in the back of his red truck. He's vibing. He's telling me he just came from Japan. Hippie ass, super cool dude. He takes me to the Airbnb. I pick up my bags, throw the bags in the truck. We're like windows down, vibing. He's telling me about life. And I made it to the airport on time. He was awesome. I feel like it's always a balance with strangers because like you don't want to be stupid and like get in a random stranger's car. But also I could just like feel off the energy that it was a good dude and it was an adventure and I made a new friend and I made my flight. The flight was delayed anyways, so it would have been fine either way, but just a weird synchronicity. Like, what are the odds that he was also going to the airport and worked in aviation and was at that exact spot at that exact time? Because like it wasn't even a park really. It was like me sitting on the side of the road. There was a park nearby, but there was just nobody there except for me, the red truck, and then that guy that passed by with the waters. Anyways, I don't remember what I was talking about with the risk thing, but I think my point was that luckily I've had enough time on Earth and aging to like experiment with different types of risks. Like, I've had really safe periods of my life, and I've had really risky periods of my life where I've been really wild and, you know, making big life decisions. But this would probably be my biggest financial risk in terms of business. And I'm excited to experiment with it because it'll give me more data on, like, my risk tolerance and, like, how I feel about those things. And it'll also force me into, like, okay, you take the risk, that you're forced to figure it out, you know? Like, how do you be intentional and get the results you still want? Right now, I'm leaning to kind of, like, go with the opportunity and figure it out, but I do need to get a plan in place, and I need more information about, like, where the numbers are coming from, and I want more data on, like, how we can actually implement it effectively. And I think once we actually get to the event, I wish I could say more. Can't really tell you guys that much yet. It's weird how, like, sometimes filming in public feels really awkward, but right now I'm at the airport talking to my phone and, like, I literally give no fucks. It's really easy for me. It's so busy that that was another thing, because, like, airports is, like, part of one of my things that I'm playing with. I'm walking around, I'm like, damn, I wish I was having a confident day, because I would just go to all of these people and be like, yo, would you XYZ if it was XYZ? I don't like secretive. Okay, bye.